Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Terrence Ray, and I'm back at you with another stock market update. Uh, this video is for the week February 12th. It's going to be running through the 16th. So we're going to go through, I'm going to go over the expected move for the S&P 500. Take a look at the SPX, and then we'll take a look at a trade that I'm and in Tesla. And then we're going to go through some weekly breakouts that I have, right? Some stocks that I've identified, ran some scans on, and potentially, something that I see breaking out for the week. So stay tuned. Make sure you check them all out. Some of them you might like. All right, right now, the SPX has an expected move. If we come to the option chain for the week, is 53.25. I think that actually expanded from when I did the expected move. I think it was yesterday, it was like 52.10 or something like that. But right now it's showing 53.25. And so you can see I got it plotted out right here. Here's the high for the week and the low. So all I did was take the option chain right here and apply that to the actual chart. And so when I do that, it kind of lets me know uh, what kind of move we can expect for the week. Now we can always get something bigger than that. If something happens that's more that's a little unexpected, then we could see a larger move. But what I expect is for the overall market to continue to drift higher. If we take a look at the VIX, we are down around a 12 VIX, 12.93, and you can see the VIX is in a range. I could take this off because it didn't. So you can see the VIX is just in a range down here, bouncing back and forth between the low look like down here right around. Let's pull this up. See this low down here right around what 1181, and the high for this year so far was what right around 1540. And so we just bouncing around in here. So maybe the market will continue to just drift. So with that being said, let's get to we'll take a look at Tesla. And I did some analysis on Tesla. I've been watching Tesla. It came down here and hit an area that I identified as support right here. And if we zoom in, you can see we got a hammer candle and the market began to drift up. So we got a high, 4 straight days of highs in Tesla. A high here, high here, high here, and a high here, 4 straight highs. And I just sold a put spread down here, and you can see that particular put spread just up about 30 bucks on it. It's a small trade. You can trade these underlyings without using a whole lot. You can have a small account and do it, or you can get big. You could have bought shares here, and you would have been up. You could have bought right here off the hammer. If you're just trading off of candlesticks and you seen that hammer candle or this big green engulfing candle, maybe put your stop down here at 175, and you bought 100 shares, you'd be up about 800 bucks so far. So it's a lot of different ways to trade Tesla. I do think that it'll continue to drift higher. If we go intraday, we go on the hourly chart, you can see it just drifting up. Now, a lot of time, if I were to draw a trend line here, a lot of times when you have something like that, like a wedge, an ascending wedge, sometimes you'll get a breakdown where it'll pull back. So it's possible. We just have to see what kind of news we get out on Tesla for the week. Now let's go over my watch list. Now these are just combed through different charts and did some scanning and found some stocks that may be breaking out. We'll start with FSLR. We're gonna pull this up. Now let's look at it. Look at it on the weekly. See on the weekly, we got this big green candle, like it's pushing up. Right, it did push up. So now let's come down to the daily. Let's look and see what I saw. Down here again, we got a hammer candle. You can see we had some chop here. See this gap right here? Got a gap. If we look left, I didn't even, when I marked this up, I didn't even see the gap. But we got the gap here. So that gap is acting as a support level. So we got the hammer candle popped up, pulled back, and then we got another higher high. So low, high, higher low, and then a higher high right here. And I have the next level up being 156. So let's see if we can hit that 156 target this week. Right now it's currently trading at 151.50. So that is one that I'll be looking at. It has a 69 IV rank. It is a high IV. So so selling options is on the board. You can sell premium. You can do a neutral strategy, sell a put. You can do a lot of different things with it. The only thing is it does have earnings after the bell on February 27th. So that's about 16 days away. You can still mess around in this March monthly and be out of it in the next 10 days or so. You can get that move up. Let's take a look at the next stock. Uh, QRVO. Never heard of it. Qorvo. Don't even know what it is, but it popped up. My scan almost had like a double bottom right here. See, 2 wicks right here. Found support. Same type setup. High. This high actually took this high out. High, low, and then a higher high. This one already hit the 100 on the extension. See on the FSLR, it hadn't hit 100 yet. This one already hit it. So the next level up would be 1618 at 118. Now, being is that it did hit this level, I could see and it filled this gap. I could see it pulling back into here, uh, right around 108. If you don't want to, get long right here. This is one this is a setup that I trade regularly. It's just that it hit this level and on Friday it ended with this candle looking like this. So might want to watch this and see how it opens up on Monday. KMX, CarMax. CarMax got a squeeze. I remember this one when I was looking at it. This one got the squeeze on. That's what we want to see. Got a nice box or Darvis box. I think that's what they call it. You look right here, breaking out of the box. I actually could move this over some. So it's breaking out of the box. Here's your box. It's your Darvis box. And you can see it breaking out. Guys, kept it like that. Breaking out of the box, you see? And it fired off, got a green dot right here, green dot. So this is the squeeze indicator. So you had your squeeze on here where you made your box and fired off here, green candle fired off here. Now we could see on CarMax, uh, you know, I would say 3 or 4 more green candles all the way up in here to 78. Maybe it blows through and takes these highs out. We'll just have to see. I didn't do an extension on this, but it can blow higher. What I will do is I want to see how it reacts when it gets to $78. I can add more levels to this. Let's see. I would like to see what it does when it hits that level. Let's tighten this up. So the next level after this would be to take this high out right up here around $85, 84, $85. So CarMax, I actually like this one probably better than the first two. I like First Solar too, but I really like all three of them, but I like CarMax. Can't trade them all, right? So that's a nice setup. Let's take a look at Enphase. Now I have been on Enphase for a while, and back here before it took this downturn. Now the the thing about the Enphase trade, I've been holding a call in here in another account, uh, and it's like down. It's almost like at 100% loss, but where it was back here, and then start picking some of it, gaining some of its value back. The 150 is the target. So let's see. We got divergence down here on my stochastic. So we got divergence right there, breaking out to the top. Let's see what we get. It definitely can keep going higher. You see, we had the squeeze right here on these two candlesticks right here. We got the squeeze, and then it actually breaking out there. Let's see what we get. My dog is barking. I don't know what he barking at. Let's take a look at ULCC. What is this? Frontier Group. I don't know these stocks. Then that's just to let you guys know. These I look for certain things, and if they pop up on my scan, then I take a look at them. It really doesn't matter to me, to be honest with you, um, what it what the actual ticker is or what the symbol is. This is a nice setup. This is what I look for. Got your high pullback, and then it just took off. I mean, like it took off. It took off. You got a we actually got an Elliott wave move here, and within this wave, like within this move right here, you got a sequence in there on the intraday because I can tell with this green candle. See this pullback here? If I go and look at that on the 30-minute, it's a range there. Let's take a. I'm gonna show you guys. You got to count within a count, like right here, and then that pullback, and I can tell by the gap right here. See that gap that started that move. I don't know what kind of news came on this stock. I probably will have to look at it to see, but I really don't care. This is a nice setup, and I don't know how much further it can go, um, but it's beasting. It already hit through this level, and it just kept going. So next level up on, and this is a cheap stock, so it's an easy play. Is 880, and then the next level is 10. We call it $10. And next level, my final level will probably be like right around $11. So it's a real aggressive move. All of these are pretty much bullish breakouts for the most part. Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson is been in a move. It actually was in some consolidation. It got a squeeze right here. You can see right here, squeeze, got red dots. So it's breaking out of the squeeze here. So it's breaking out of this consolidation to go higher. Once it takes this high out, the next level up is around $40. We call it 39.86 to be exact. So let's see how the Monday this could just open up, just beasting. MicroStrategy. I think that what's the guy's name? Michael Saylor. I think that's his name. And you could couple this with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been going bananas. So let's pull up Bitcoin chart real quick. Like to look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin breaking out, took this high out right here. So you got Bitcoin going bananas. So with Bitcoin going bananas and Michael Saylor being bullish on Bitcoin, now look at MicroStrategy. Crazy. Look at this candlestick right here that started it. Look at that. That big wick right there. Push up. Boom. Look at that green candlestick. It's going. Next level on it is $700. It's going, I think it's going to 700. 700 this week. May open up Monday and get that. Then you got your next level up. We'll call it 780, 785. And the last level is 8. We'll call it 845. Now that markets don't, it can go straight there, but at some point you would think that we'll get a little bit of a pullback. It's going parabolic right now, so be careful with it. This is another breakout. XBI. Oh, this is a sweet breakout. You see, we got the box here. Got a nice box, a nice squeeze. Look at these dots. So all red dots. So it's just squeezing. And it's like squeezing. Then when it pops, you get your big move. Come up out of here. Take this high out. We got a level on it. Now this is the biotech. So biotechs, this is another thing that I may do. I don't want to keep this video too long. So maybe later on in the day or tomorrow morning, I'm gonna pull up different biotechs because if XBI is breaking out and this is an ETF, then the other biotechs that are within this ETF should have similar charts, and maybe some of them even have better charts. And I think this ETF pays. Do it pay a dividend? No, it don't. It does, but it's like 1 cent if that's correct. So this is one that you got to make your money on the actual stock, which is the next level is about $8 away. I like that. Let's go take a look at Bristol Myers. Got divergence down here at Bristol Myers. The reason why Bristol Myers hadn't broke out yet, but I have divergence. See, I got divergence. Low, lower low on price action. On the full stochastic, I'm getting higher highs. That's divergence. That is telling me that the stock is, possibly getting prime ready to blow, right? And with that being said, I got a squeeze right here. So right here, I could make a box, you know, right here, like a Darvis box. And if I was to do that, I want to see it come. I actually want to see it take this high out, or maybe this high right here where this fractal is, then it's going. Now, there's a couple ways to trade it. Could get in early, but sometimes it could just fizzle out. You got less risk because your stop is right here. You close to your stop. Place the stop down here at the bottom. Basic buy some shares and see what it do. But I like this setup. This is one where it's like you're getting in early. You're getting in before all the mess start. Right. Kind of see how this one boxed up. I see how it boxed up right here. At that level where it just consolidated. And then boom. This is what I'm hoping to see something like this right here. Consolidate and boom. Might even get a gap up. Roblox. If you got children, you know all about Roblox. I got, what is this? Why did I do that? I got to see why I got the whole screen. Because I did this yesterday. Oh, that's why I did it. So I had to look at and see why I had this, my whole screen like that. Because I made this box on the monthly. Now, this is a monthly box. So it's been like this for what, this 2023. That's 22. A year and a half. Because these are monthly candlesticks. So for a year and a half, Roblox has just been sitting down here like this. Now, let's go to the weekly. If you look at the weekly, look at it. You see how on the weekly last week it started to move up a little bit and it wicked right here. I think that if Roblox can take and get out of this range, it could take off. I have no idea where it can go. I don't have any levels for it or anything. But the reason why I put this in, this one has not broken out yet. So this is one that I would like to watch. You may want to put it on your watch list and just keep an eye on it. And we'll see. It has previous highs of 140. Right now it's at 47 bucks. So, and that'll conclude this video for this week. I did a little something different. Wanted to pull up some stocks that, aside from the Nvidias and the Amazons and the Googles and the Apples, look at some stocks that may not be on other people's radar. Find some stuff that may be breaking out that we can make some money on. So with that being said, guys, hope you got something out of the video. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe, because I'll be going live through the week. And I go live when I see opportunities that I might want to take advantage of. And also um, look down in the show notes, follow me on Twitter. I post charts on Twitter when I can't, well, when I'm at work or on my phone. I post some charts through Twitter. You want to sign up with TastyTrade. The link is down in the show notes as well. You want to see how I do my videos. I use StreamYard, how I'm streaming, how actually I'm recording this video. So if you want to start your own social media and start doing stuff yourself, sign up with StreamYard. Of course, I get something for it if you do, so you'll be helping out the channel as well. And with that, guys, I'm out. Peace.